Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing a set of darts sent to me from Dātsukōnā, and this is from their Designa Razorgrip V2 range, and this one is called the 7 lock. I think it's because it's got 7 sections of grip on the barrel, and this is the 24 gram model, and you can also get them in 22 grams, and there's also a black titanium version. And the 90% tungsten, and the retail for a very reasonable £19.95, so let's check them out. So the darts come in this plastic clamshell packaging. Just lift that up, and it's got a little inlay card. It says Designa, made in UK, and the barrels are fitted into a point protector, and you've got a set of Designa. Oh, it looks like you've got 2 sets actually of the Designa standard shape flights with a nice green pattern design on them. So that's 2 sets of them, and you've got a set of short nylon stems with the little spring clips on. The darts are fitted with a silver point, and it's a straight barrel dart with just a slight tapered nose and slight taper on the very end section. And as you can see, it's got these 7 sections of this razor style grip, so that'll be why it's called 7 lock, and they're kind of got a smooth band in between each section, so there's grip pretty much the full length of the barrel. It's quite a flat shark style grip, so it's not as aggressive as it looks, but I should imagine when you come to throw the dart you'll probably feel it as you're pushing along the barrel. But I'd say it's around about high medium level, but got quite a good feel to it, and like I said, it should work fine for front, middle or rear grippers. And it comes with these short nylon stems and these nice green coloured Designa flights, got a nice pattern on them. Fitted with a 26mm silver point. There's a smooth tapered section on the nose, that's 5mm, and then the bulk of the barrel is made of these 7 sections of shark grip with the smooth bands in between, and that's 40mm in total. And then there's a small smooth taper on the end of 5.5mm. Length is 50.5mm, width is 6.7mm. That's 23.92 grams. £24.01 grams. And 24.05 grams. So a little bit of difference, but it's not too far out, and the full setup is 25.71 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is a little towards the front, and with the supplied setup it moves right to the centre point, and this is balanced with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights. Grip feels a little bit more grippy as you're pushing forward. When you just feel it in your fingers, it only feels fairly subtle, but there's a little bit more bite as you're throwing it. It's not an aggressive shark grip though, it's quite a flattish, shallow style of shark grip. Sometimes the angles on some shark grips are quite severe and it makes it more grippy, but also with them having the smooth rings in between, that kind of like takes the edge off a little bit, but it's probably a grip that should work well for a lot of people if you don't want something too aggressive. Darts themselves are flying quite nice, and like it's a straight barrel, so it should be fine for any style. So I'll try it from the middle section now. So we're getting a bit more spin from the middle. But the grip itself just feels the same. It's all along the barrel, so it's quite a uniform grip. I thought I was going to get one then with the middle grip. And these stems are short, and I usually prefer to use a medium sized stem or in between, so I'm surprised that they're flying so nice with these stems on. But quite a nice little dart, and again, price, it's not too expensive, so it just goes to prove you, I'm trying it from the rear now by the way, just goes to prove you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a decent dart. But obviously a lot of the time you're paying for players' names, or you're paying for fancy grips or fancy coatings, but you don't really need to. And these work just as well as any expensive darts. Obviously everyone has their own preference to what kind of grip they like. It's not flying too bad from the rear though. I'm getting quite a lot more spin, but it's still fairly smooth other than that. So that's the Designa 7 lock. Like I said, it's a dart that should suit any style of grip. It's got grip all the way along the barrel, apart from the very front and the very rear, so it should be fine for most, and probably around about high medium level of grip. Just feels a little bit more grippy when you come to throw it, and feels fine for me as a front gripper. Throwing it was okay from the middle, not too bad from the rear either, so should be fine for any style. But once again, very nice value. Like I said, just goes to prove you don't need to spend a lot of money to get a decent dart. The only thing is, silver points, I think I would probably change them for some black points, but if you're going to use the silver ones, probably scuff the sides up a little bit, because I feel as if they're going to slip out of the board sometimes. But that's an easy thing to change, and all you need is a bit of emery paper just to scuff the sides up, and it'll grip a little bit better. But that's the only thing I would change myself. But other than that, very nice dart and a very nice all-rounder, I think. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.